All right.
Oh my God.
To recap, here's Emily. So we're at
She
6.
tries
We're
so
at a 6
hard.
countdown, and then I gotta do 1, 2, 3, and then a pause. So now we're at a 8 countdown.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Well, to kick this off, Cassie,
Yeah.
what is your nickname?
My nickname? I feel like Cassie is my nickname.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Technically.
Do you know what mine is?
Man-child.
The bully man-child.
The bully man-child.
This is
Live to tell. We could create one. I'm afraid.
Yeah. Do you know how rich I am?
Super rich.
Just figure
In spirit.
flaunting.
You're rich in friends.
I'm rich in friends.
You're rich in
I'm
clients.
rich. I am rich in clients.
I don't mean that monetarily. I mean that we are a dope agency.
When Sean was trying to create a name for me, he called me Richie.
Oh, that's right.
Did he?
I think that he did.
Yeah,
I
he
feel
called
like
me
I've
Richie.
heard him call you Richie before.
I like Richie.
We're bringing it back.
Bringing it back.
Okay.
I sound like a Muppet.
You did sound like a Muppet
Bringing it
there.
back. Bringing it back. Oh,
Hashtag
we're already on
man-child.
Fantastic. Like, she's moved us on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
She's over our ish. Okay. We're talking about it. Better iPhone battery life.
What are we talking about it? What's that?
Talk about it as like the main section, then it goes to heating up. So it's fantastic under talk about it.
All right, I'll get the swing of this someday.
We need to write it on the board.
Open by saying hi, then say
This is
live to tell.
Oh my gosh. All right. So Apple's latest update basically is including an optimized battery charging feature. So it like will learn your habits and then prevent it from like charging beyond 80% until it needs to. It'll like, I don't know, it'll figure it out.
For the record,
Yeah.
this is now the second iPhone that I've had. I've
This
had
year.
2. No.
No, I know.
I mean, some people would predict that, but they
No, it's
probably
like-
think I have like 6 lines.
I break mine too much, so.
I plug it in when I go to bed every night. That's it. That's all I do. I don't have battery issues. Now
I actually don't really either. My phone is always on like reserve battery power.
is there a way that you can see how much screen time you've had?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Go into your settings. They send me a report every week. Like it just
Oh,
auto
tell me
pushes
what
it.
yours is.
It really depends on the week.
Screen time today. Oh boy. All right, here's my breakdown for today. 1 hour and 12 minutes of social networking.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
10 minutes of productivity. 9 minutes of entertainment.
I'll have to look at mine.
That's interesting.
I normally average probably like 3 hours a day, which like isn't
Yeah,
good.
but if you looked at, I don't know how to, like if you looked at when Jagger has my phone.
Oh yeah, skyrockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, last 7 days. There you go.
Yeah.
5 hours and 32 minutes a day.
Yeah. Well, and then the rest of that time is spent looking at a
games?
larger screen.
Games, 11 hours and 15 minutes. And
And
entertainment, 9 hours and 14 minutes. The
Oh,
4
that's
hours and
funny.
53 minutes is me social networking. So
Oh,
anyway,
man.
interesting, but I think people just could be smarter with their technology.
Word. All right. Celebrity. This is something that I definitely know so much about, so I'm really excited to talk about it.
Please say what you called them.
No, this is a different team.
Yeah, but they're playing them.
Oh, I had no idea.
They're playing the Toronto
Dinosaurs.
Toronto Dinosaurs.
It sounds cooler than Raptors.
we got look, there's plenty of criticisms for everything that we do, but we
Yes.
got criticized big time for doing the games. But I do think it would be a interesting game to play the Cassie renames all NBA basketball teams.
Oh, I would love to do that.
The Chicago
I mean, Bulls is just going to roll off the tongue because
Cows.
they actually Chicago Cows.
Cows.
That just makes us sound like not great.
Why do you shake your head? Why is Toronto Dinosaurs?
Give her a team she doesn't know.
Well, Cows just doesn't sound like
For the record, I think that's the loudest Emily's talked. Usually,
I know.
like, she
Thank
got
you. She's sticking
fired
up
up.
for me.
Fired up. Protect the Cass.
Oh my God. Much appreciated. All right. So Kevin Durant,
Kevin Durant.
who apparently is arguably the best player in the NBA,
Not
according.
currently.
I was like, well, because I guess he like,
He's damaged.
yeah, he's like the new what's his face.
Are we talking
Steve
about the fact
Rose.
that Drake gave him a hug?
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Drake Drake said, I got you, KD.
Isn't there like that whole like curse thing, like the Drake curse that like no one can
Yeah,
win
he
when
would
Drake's
wear.
at the game?
Yeah, he would wear another uniform.
Oh boy.
All right. So what's the story?
Basically, after he got injured in the game with his Achilles injury, which that is a major bummer. So I guess there was a rumor that he was going to be going to the New York Knicks. And then after he got injured, shares of MSG Networks fell 5%.
Wow, that is fascinating. I did not know that.
Yeah.
You're giving me dropping some sports knowledge.
I totally knew this without reading it.
But that's typical. Like the Knicks are still going to sign him. Like dude gets injured, he's going to be out for a year and a half. That's when they sign him.
Derrick Rose is on the Bulls for like it seemed like 10 years and he couldn't play.
What
for
team
like,
is he on now?
Oh,
Take a guess.
none.
No, he's in
Europe.
I'll tell you the city. You tell me the team. Minnesota.
Timberwolves.
Wow.
That's gonna be the. Don't use that as the little like.
WTG. Do not use that as the teaser.
The teaser, because that was a weird thing. All right, moving on.
Cash money.
All right.
I was off.
Oh, I can't see it. So, yay. Okay. So this scooter company Bird acquired another scooter company, Scoot.
Bird acquires Scoot.
You guys, we're having a day, okay? Bear with us. You're already not watching, so whatever. We've gone past our limit.
Bird acquired Scoot.
It's like $71 million for freaking scooters, but I guess it's like they're now, whatever. Bird is going to have a presence in San Francisco, and Scoot, I guess, beat out Uber and Lyft to operate in the Bay Area, which seems like a big deal. I'm like not a fan of the scooter trend. Like I'll hold out until I absolutely have to agree that that's a good thing. I think they're so freaking dumb. Same with Segways. That's my hot take.
For some reason, I thought you just said same with sidewalks.
I'm over it. No walking. Frogger it. Just go.
Frogger it. It's out of control. You hold down the fort on that one. We'll move to the next one.
Okay.
Forward thinking.
All right. Miller Lite created like a controller. So it's a video game controller that also holds 12 ounces of beer. This is like I feel like gaming wife, like their worst nightmare. Like
this is what's fucking wrong with this like good economy. Like all these brands are coming up. Like, they have all this time on their hands. They're like, we're printing cash. Let's just come up with shitty ideas.
I mean, it like gets them press. Well, you know that like the
Gets
college
them press.
kids that are like sitting there doing nothing but drinking beer and playing video games are like gonna live for this. So they'll earn money on it if they sell it.
They won't sell it.
Fair.
All right, man, we're cruising here. Emily likes these cruisers. She's like, get this done with.
Emily's like, no, I don't like it either way.
Friend or
Oh
foe?
man, friend or foe. So movie franchises. So this is like
You just said movie franchises?
movie franchises.
All right. I mean, yeah. Okay.
What's your gut reaction, friend or foe?
Foe?
I feel like it's kind of faux-ish.
Foe-ish.
They're just not
Kind of foe-ish.
faux-ish. So franchise films account for 40% of like releases that
Like the
happen
Marvel
annually.
stuff.
Yeah, the Marvel
Yeah,
stuff,
got
anything like that. And then
The Harry Potter.
yes, but they take 80% of the box office. So that means that only 20% is left for like literally the 60% of every other
Wait.
film.
Give me the first stat.
40% of film releases in a year are
Yes.
franchises.
Okay. Number of movies, 40%.
Yes.
Got it.
They take 80% of the box office revenue for the year.
All right. So stop making movies.
Right. Don't be original.
I got
That's
Yeah,
our inspiration.
until mine drops.
You're going to make a movie? Honestly, we should make a TV show.
I haven't read you my script.
No.
Holy shit. You guys got to hear this.
Please tell.
Brian's heard it because it's a movie about Brian.
That's fantastic. I'm excited now. Is Brian going to star in it?
I'm trying to get him to co-write it with me, but I've tried. I've offered him money. So I would like him.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Wait, I'll read it to you.
We'll get there. All right. So I guess don't be original. I don't know.
What did
All
you
right.
write about this week?
LinkedIn and the best way to utilize it. And basically how it's getting towards zero reach like Facebook.
Oh yeah, I like that column.
Yeah.
Wait, did we start? Yeah, we started.
Emily's like, I started 2 minutes ago.
So, all right, where do I want to start? So, all these folks are pushing LinkedIn marketing. basically to climb your audience, to build your audience. They'll connect you with all of your right personas. What's interesting, so I can look at my own footprint. I went from 5,000 connection to 7,000 as a part of our book launch. I did not write the book, but as a part of the book launch. So what's interesting is then I start posting all this content and the interactions don't go up. So like I'm watching this, I'm trying to see like what type of content resonates with my LinkedIn audience, and I'm struggling. If I do a celebration piece about, hey, the book's out, I get a lot of interactions. If I share my column, I get very few action. Now that could mean my column just sucks, but it's an interesting data point. And then what I did is I tested out, could I post a picture of my family and what kind of interactions would happen, and I got a ton.
Yeah.
So I thought that was fascinating because we're pretty much accustomed to putting personal content on Facebook, but maybe the opportunity is to personalize your story a little bit more on LinkedIn. I did message someone this morning. I found it fascinating. She posted that she signed a lease in Chicago. She was moving to Chicago. She got hired at this workplace, and then they pulled back the offer because they didn't have enough business and they were going to go under. So she posted that. She posted a resume. She talked about her pain. And it had like 400 comments, 3,000 likes in 24 hours. And her network's not that big. So her cry for help to say, does anybody have any leads for jobs in Chicago, ended up working well within the platform. So a few takeaway points. Just because it's seen as a business tool, don't forget to be personal on there. You're going to get good interactions on there. Secondly, I know that businesses are trying to sell this as the popularity contest. Build your audience. It doesn't matter. Like LinkedIn has this secret zero reach that's already happening. You're not reaching your entire audience when you post content. Try to be smart about the schedule that you're posting on. And then lastly, and I don't know if I wrote about this in the column or not, but one thing that we've been doing with LinkedIn Pulse stories, and some of you are writing them, we're actually linking to the Pulse from Facebook because Facebook ads are cheaper than LinkedIn ads. So we're still driving them back to the Pulse on LinkedIn, which increases the readership and the exposure. And costs a lot less. So there are some tricks to make LinkedIn work well for you. Know your audience, know your message. It's the same thing, but it can be a really good productive tool for anybody that's trying to get a job, try to move a product, try to celebrate some sort of information that's important to them. This is about the time that we start talking and Emily just cuts us off and sends us away. Is it going to happen today?
I think it's going to happen right now.